Most people think intelligence is about having the right answers. But what if that's exactly what keeps them stuck? Think about it. When was the last time you changed your mind about something important? Not because someone forced you, not because you lost an argument, but because you genuinely discovered you were wrong. For most people, that almost never happens. And more than 2,000 years ago, one man discovered why. His name was Socrates. Some people called him the wisest man in Athens. Others considered him so dangerous they wanted him dead. And strangely enough, both groups were talking about the same person. Chapter 1: The most dangerous person in the room. Most dangerous people are easy to spot. They have power, money, weapons, influence. Socrates had none of those. Yet people feared him. Why? Because he had a habit that made powerful people uncomfortable. He asked questions. Not ordinary questions. Questions that forced people to examine beliefs they had never questioned before. And that creates a problem, because most people don't build their lives on truth. They build them on assumptions. Real-life example. Imagine someone asks you, "Why do you want to be rich?" You answer, "Because money brings freedom." Then they ask, "What kind of freedom?" And then, will more money automatically give you that freedom? Suddenly, something that felt obvious becomes complicated. Lesson: a belief becomes dangerous when it has never been questioned. Chapter 2: The Illusion of Certainty. One day, a young man named Euthydemus proudly claimed that he understood justice. He was confident, certain, completely sure of himself. So Socrates asked, "Is lying wrong?" Easy question, easy answer. Yes. But then Socrates asked, "What if a general lies to an enemy during war?" Now the answer isn't so easy. The young man adjusted his view. So Socrates asked another question, then another, until eventually the young man wasn't sure what justice meant anymore. And that's the point. Socrates wasn't trying to embarrass him. He was exposing something hidden, the gap between confidence and understanding. Real-life example. Look at social media. Someone speaks confidently for 30 seconds. They sound intelligent. They sound convincing. Millions of people believe them. But sounding certain and being correct are not the same thing. Lesson: confidence can be faked. Understanding cannot. Chapter 3: The Weapon Called a Question. Most people believe powerful answers change lives. Socrates believed powerful questions do, because a question can do something an answer cannot. It can force you to think. A good answer gives comfort. A good question creates growth. That's why Socrates rarely gave direct advice. Instead, he asked questions until people discovered flaws in their own thinking. He compared himself to a midwife, not because he delivered babies, because he helped people give birth to ideas. Real-life example. Elon Musk often talks about first principles thinking. Instead of asking, "How do I make a better electric car?" he asked, "What is a battery actually made of?" That question led to entirely different solutions. Different questions, different future. Lesson: the quality of your life depends on the quality of your questions. People hate being wrong. This is where things become uncomfortable, because most people don't actually fear being wrong. They fear looking wrong. There's a difference. When someone challenges a belief, it can feel like an attack, even when it's not. That's why arguments rarely change minds. People protect beliefs the same way they protect their identity. And Socrates challenged identities every day. Real-life example. Have you ever argued with someone online? Notice what happens. The more evidence you provide, the more defensive they become. Because the conversation stopped being about truth. Now it's about ego. Lesson. People often defend opinions they have never properly examined.